Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Megan, otherwise known as Infinite Cherry, and I'm here doing this look for you. So today I was inspired by a couple of things. So I was inspired by, first and foremost, one of my favorite people on Instagram. Her name is Janniners. Hopefully you know who I speak of. And this is the look that she had done, I don't know, like a while ago, that I have been inspired by today. So as you could probably have told by looking at this versus the picture I just showed you, I did not do it completely as a to the T replication. If you've seen some of my other videos, you will know that when I do a look inspired by or try to, recreate a look by somebody else, a lot of times I kind of just take the parts that I like and kind of mold it to how I like my makeup to look. So for me, I'm not a huge fan of super smoky on the bottom, so I usually like to do brighter colors on the bottom, so that's what I did. And then the other thing that inspired me today was just to use some of the new products that I have. The main one being my MAC Dazzle Shadow in I Like to Watch from the Le Disco collection. This is amazing, so if you want to see how I got this look, and if you also want to stay tuned and see two different lip options, then you should definitely just keep watching because we're going to go over the steps right now. Alrighty then, so here are the steps to achieving this eye look. So I've already done a couple of things. I have already primed my eyelids, and for that I use my Lime Crime Eyeshadow Helper because it is the best one on the planet in my opinion. And then I also did use my highlight, which for that I used MAC Mylar. It's the same one forever. So unless I say otherwise, moving forward, it's gonna be MAC Mylar. Okay? So now that we have that going on, now we're going to build up stuff in the crease. And for that, the first thing that I will be using is we're going back to this palette. So it's the Anastasia Artist Palette. We're going back to this palette. We're going into Dusty Rose with it. Dusty Rose, which is this color here, and we're going to use that on a fluffy crease brush, and that's going to be our transition color. The next thing that we're going to be using is this very old Makeup Forever eyeshadow. If you happen to have it, then you know what it is. It's number 162. It is a fantastic, beautiful red brown kind of color, and it's pretty much great, and I'm really glad that I was able to get it before they discontinued it. So this, I'm just using a more tapered crease brush for it, and it's going in the crease area. Now, for me, in person, this looks a little bit more brown than I want it to look. I definitely want it to look more plummy, sort of. So I'm going to go back to the artist palette, and I'm going to pick up Aubergine, which is that one right there. And I was watching somebody else's video, I don't remember who, and I don't really want to put them on blast, but they didn't know how to pronounce it, and I was really surprised. Like, is this not a word that people know how to pronounce? Anyways, I'm going in with that more tapered crease brush, and just getting that on top of the 162. But it's made it a little darker than I want it to, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into Makeup Geek Bitter, which is very similar to the Makeup Forever color. Bitter is definitely more plummy though, so I'm going to pick that up on my fluffier crease brush and just go over everything with this, just to give it a nice wash of that kind of plummy color. So after I have that, I'm going to just go back with a cleaned off brush and just blend everything in. Okay, so for right now, I think that that is looking fine. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is my new Colourpop eyeshadow, which looks like that. This one is Bravery. It's from the Metamorphosis palette. So I'm just taking that on my finger and patting that in. I'm using it as a base though for my new MAC eyeshadow, the Le Disco Dazzle Shadow eyeshadow, which is Amaze Balls. This is the one that I wanted very much, and it's the one that I'm breaking into first, and this one is I Like to Watch. So I'm using that on a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm just gonna tap that on top. Top that on tap. I'm just like sick. You guys, are you seeing this? Are you seeing everything that is beautiful and magical and right with the world? This is everything that's right with the world. We are now going to go into my Urban Decay Electric palette. Yay! So we're going to use Thrash. There's an H right there, not trash, as I've heard other YouTubers call it. It is not trash, it is Thrash. I'm taking this on my Pro Shader brush from Sephora collection, number 18. And I mean, any kind of small flat shader brush will do. And we're just putting this in this inner corner here. And to give it a little bit more pop, I'm going to go into my Sugarpill Heartbreaker palette and use Acidberry. Which is that one there. So Acidberry is more green than Thrash is. And I don't want it to be super green, I still want it to be that nice chartreusey kind of color. So I'm just going to tap a little bit and then go back into Thrash and just, you know, make it pop more. Mo better. Alright. Now for the bottom lash line, because I still want that color to pop more, I'm going to go into my Lunatick Cosmetic Labs primer, which is the white primer. Hey, thumbs up because I actually said the name right. So I'm just taking that on my finger and doing the bottom here. Oh shit. Well, that's gone forever now. Alright, so we got that. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go back in with Thrash first. And with Thrash, we're just going to tap that underneath where we put the white primer. And just to give it a little bit more color, going to go back into Acidberry, this time with just a crease brush though, and just kind of go over everything, give it a little bit more color and depth. Once I pretty much get that where I want it, I'm going to take my little Almay makeup remover wipe and just clean up that outer corner. And then last thing for this eye look, pretty much, that was fast. Last thing for this eye look is I'm going to take an OCC pencil in Black Dahlia and use that on the waterline. So now I'm going to add some liquid eyeliner and some false eyelashes. I'll tell you what I used for that in just a second, just because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to film this. So, be right back. Okay, so if I was going to work in this look, I would probably choose between two different lip looks. One that is kind of just a soft nude that kind of mimics my actual lip color, and for that I'm going to use from LA Splash this Smitten Lip Tint in Charmed. I really love this color. It's pretty much like my lip color, but maybe a little bit more color, and it's matte and it stays on and blah blah blah. Okay, so this would be lip option number 1 for myself. So again, just kind of a really soft pink to kind of give all of the attention to the eyes and really make the eyes stand out and make, you know, my lips look nice and full and muted and just really subtle for the lip area. But if I were, in all honesty, going to wear this out, I would probably put on a darker lip, which is what I'm gonna do now. So let's do that. And this is the other lip look that I would most likely go with because it goes with the eye makeup actually. So this happens to be Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick, and the color is Amore. And I mean, come on, wouldn't you go with the darker lip? I would go with the darker lip. So it just has, it just has the same plummy colors as the eyes do, so just kind of brings everything together and really kind of completes the look. As a little bonus, I just want to give you guys a look at my hairstyle for today. Hopefully that gave you a good shot of what was going on in the back. So today I wanted to try something new, and I wanted to follow along to this video that I had found on YouTube. The YouTube user's name is Braids and Styles 12. She has this really cute video where it's this hairstyle, and I was watching it and I was like, I could probably do that. I have 1,000 of those little hair elastics. Let me try it. So I had free time today, and it's been hot, so I want my hair off of my neck. So I went and did it, and I'm really happy with how it came out. It's so easy and it's so cute. So that completes the look. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed doing it. It took me like 5 seconds to figure out what I was gonna do, and I just ran with it. So hopefully this will be a little bit quicker video. And if you wanna see more from me, then obviously you should subscribe, because that's just how you're going to see if I have new videos up and whatnot. And you can also like my videos, comment on them, and just let me know how you're doing in general. How's your life? How's it going? Just let me know, and hopefully I can talk to you on other things such as Instagram as well. And in conclusion, it's been weird. Stay weird, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Warm beer.